channel. Okay, so we are skipping forward a little bit and getting to our 10-week pregnancy update. I know the last one you saw was 6 to 7 weeks, so basically I didn't record one over the weeks 8 and 9. The simple reason is they literally all just kind of merged together. There isn't really anything new to tell. It's all just been the same. So here I am at 10 weeks giving you all the information that you need for a 10-week update. Okay, so first of all, little disclaimer, I'm in my pajamas. This was kind of the most effort that I could make today, purely because I feel like rubbish. And they said something else, then I won't say something else. Yeah, so I'm comfortable, that's all that matters. I was going to film this video outside of my garden, but my kids are being something different today. They are being something different, so I ended up coming back into this room to film it for you. Okay, so anyway, without further ado, let's get on with my pregnancy update. If you are actually new to my channel and you just come across me, hi, my name is Amanda. I'm a mummy to 7 children, 2 boys and 5 girls. They range from Ethan, hang on, I'm trying to think of the ages. Ethan has just turned 15, so he's my eldest, and my youngest is Harbour, who is now 1 year old, and we are 10 weeks pregnant with whatever this baby will be. Okay, so I've got all my notes in front of me. Oh, they dropped them. So my first one was how far along? 10 weeks. 10 weeks. How old is baby? How old is baby? Not how old is baby, how big is baby? And baby is actually, what should we go for? Let's go for fruit, shall we? Baby is the size of a fig. I've never actually seen a fig. I've never had a fig, so I can't really compare it. But on here, on this app, this is brilliant. It's actually got size by sweets, size by animal. Let's do sweets. It's a fortune cookie, so baby is the size of a fortune cookie, and I know everybody's had a fortune cookie. Who has not had a fortune cookie? But yeah, so that's how big baby is this week. Oh my goodness, I'm so out of breath. What's next? How have I been feeling mentally? Okay, so in the last couple of videos you saw me in a bit of a state, because we had some family issues going on that were quite hard to deal with. They were very difficult to deal with, and we're still getting through that. But as time moves on, you know, the heart heals, not fully, but you kind of learn how to live with it. So on that side of things, I've been getting on a little bit better. But I mean, I'm still really stressed. I'm really stressed. We're still in lockdown. We don't really know what's going on with our country and everything at the minute, and it's just really stressful. And we're trying to homeschool the kids. I mean, I've got 2 in high school, 1 that is almost ready to sit their GCSEs next year. I've got 2 in primary school, no, 3 in primary school. So it's been really stressful. So mentally, having all that, you probably can hear them shouting in the back garden. They're shouting at each other. I don't know what for. But with all that going on, and the fact that they're getting to a point where they're getting really fed up with being stuck in the house all the time. They can't see their friends. They don't understand why. It's just really stressful, and then trying to deal with being pregnant and all of the symptoms and things that I've got going on with being pregnant as well. It's just all very stressful. Very stressful. And oh my lord, if you've got children, throughout this whole lockdown, they are constantly tearing chunks out of each other. I'm like, you know, sibling rivalry is one thing, but they've started tearing chunks out of each other, and they love to hit each other. So yeah, kind of at the end of my tether with that, and that's just kind of creating a lot of stress. Here comes one of them now. Never a quiet minute, never a quiet minute. Yeah, so they're literally tearing chunks out of each other, and I keep hearing a mum, ah, mum. So I keep hearing that all the time, on top of all my pregnancy symptoms, and I'm totally stressed out, and I'm totally filled with anxiety, like all the time. Even my doctor rang me like in a courtesy call the other day and said to me, how many weeks pregnant are you now? And I said, 10 weeks. It was yesterday, by the way. I said to her, I'm 10 weeks now, or coming up 10 weeks. And she said, how are you feeling? How is your mental state? How are you coping? I just started laughing at her like a mad person. Yeah. 7 kids, locked in the house, nothing to do, nowhere to go, no one to see. There's only so many conversations you can have over FaceTime. It's not fun. It's not fun. Not fun. But yeah, we're dealing with it. We are dealing with it. So, mental state, like that. But it's good. We can deal with it. Symptoms. Okay, so let's move on to symptoms. Okay, so nausea is sticking with me. It's not going away. I actually got to a point where I was physically sick quite a lot. And I just wasn't coping. So I actually called my doctor and said, look, I need some help. I'm not feeling good. It's really affecting my day-to-day life, how I can handle things and hold on to all the different things that I'm trying to do. So she said, I will give you some cyclizine, which is what do you call it? Like I can't think of the word of what they're called, but basically they stop you from being sick and feeling sick. I would say they work to a point. They're not, they don't get rid of it entirely, because I still feel really rotten all the time. And I'm supposed to be taking 3 of those pills a day, but I'm actually only taking 1 when I need it, for the simple reason, as soon as I take it, I'm literally knocked out. I'm so sleepy, I can't function. So yeah, there's those. I might have to actually call it back and change them so I can get a full effect of what the medication could do for me, because the nausea is just, it's horrible. It's horrible. Literally from the minute I get up to the minute I go to bed, I feel rotten. Mainly though I think it's like, it's still later in the day, around about between 2 and 6 o'clock now, I start to feel really ill. When I have my dinner, it's horrible. It is horrible. It comes to a point where I'm just kind of like saying to my husband, can you go and deal with the kids and go and deal with this, because I literally just can't function the way I feel. And I feel like I'm at a point now where I can't have that keep going, because I really need to like get on with a normal life. And it's really stopped me in my tracks. So I'm going to call my doctor back, see if I can change the cyclizine to maybe trying to think of the names of the other one. What's it called? It begins with a D. Begins with a D. Yep, nope, can't think of it. If I remember, I'll put it here. So yeah, I'm going to change that, see if we can get something different. I still have the Discosia, that horrible bitter taste in my mouth. I can't get rid of it. I've tried everything. I've tried citrus fruits, I've tried ginger, I've tried mint, I've tried chewing gum, I've tried literally sucking on lollies all day. I've tried all sorts, nothing gets rid of it, and it makes the nausea 10 times worse. I definitely feel this pregnancy, the symptoms have been a lot more in my face. They've been a lot more prominent than in my other pregnancies. There's definitely something different going on. Definitely something different going on. Whether it should be a different gender, or I don't know, maybe it's just a stronger hormone that I've got going on, or maybe there's more than one, who knows, I don't know. I have my first scan booked in a couple of weeks, so we're excited about that. Obviously it's a bit la-di-da of how all this is going to go. I have had my booking appointment with my midwife now, and we discussed all the ins and outs and what's going to happen, and she said, you really need to take something sugary with you, because they're going to be taking like a gallon of blood from you, because they need to do all these different tests. So everything is being done at my first scan, and we will find out what's going on, whether we've got 1, 2, 5, 10, 15. I hope not. So yeah, we'll find out at the first scan. I'm pretty sure there's only 1 in there. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a different pregnancy. What else? You'll probably tell I have a whole lot of congestion going on. I'm just looking out my window because like there's like crowds of people walking past, and like, dude, we're in lockdown. What's going on? Am I missing something? Don't know, being nosy. Yeah, I'm really, really congested. I keep sniffling, sorry. I've been really congested. I did get over my sinus infection, and it just still didn't go away, and I completely lost my sense of smell, which was driving me in absolute sin. And I was like Googling it like crazy, like, what's going on? Is it a pregnancy symptom? Is it something to do with just me in general? But I actually found that it's in really, really rare cases at the beginning of your pregnancy, you can completely lose your sense of smell, but it's really rare. Trust me, it had to be me, didn't it? It just had to be me. I had to be that 1 in a million that got it. But I don't think it's related to pregnancy. I don't. No, I think it's just generally because I'm congested and it is allergy season and I've got all this going on. I've lost my sense of smell. I did speak to my doctor about it. At first, she was going to give me a steroid nasal spray, and I was like, I don't think you're allowed those. And she said, oh, I don't know. I'm going to go and have a look. Somebody found me again. 2 seconds. Not a quiet minute. There really isn't. That time it was my husband. He's like, I've lost my iPad. I don't know where your iPad is. Anyway, yeah, so she was going to give me a steroid nasal spray, and I was like, no, dude, I really don't think that's okay because you can't have them during pregnancy. So she did a little bit of research and she said, no, I can't find one that you can have. And I was like, I know that already, but it's okay. So she said, you know, you can have the saline spray, which is what I've been using already. It's like a nasal wash kind of thing. If you just, it's basically a children's one. You just spray it up your nose and it just washes everything out. And it's just salt water, so it can't harm baby at all. So I've been using that like all the time, trying to wash it out. I do have some sense of smell every now and then. It tends to come and go, so who knows, it might be getting better. But it's just really frustrating because I literally sound like I'm talking through my nose. There is loads of people outside. What is going on? Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something because there's loads of people outside. They keep walking past my house. Okay. Stop being nosy. I'm being nosy. Okay. I'm talking to myself. I'm going crazy today. I feel like I'm going insane today. I've been really tired and really fatigued. Like every day. I find it really difficult to like get out of bed in the morning and get myself motivated to get anything done, even like washing the dishes or just, I don't know, just getting going, doing anything. Just my energy is gone, like a zero gone, which has been really horrible because that's not me. I don't like to sit around a lot. I've been really out of breath as well, especially when I'm talking, probably because I talk too much and too fast and too long. But I've been really out of breath, but that could be because I'm congested. What else? I think that's it for my symptoms. Is that for my symptoms? I think it is. I haven't had any teeth sensitivity. Fingers crossed this time round, but it is early days. It's only 10 weeks. Yeah, I think that's it for my symptoms. As for cravings. Okay, so I didn't realise that I was having so much of it, and I didn't realise I was talking about it so much, but my husband pulled me up and he was like, you know when you had Harper and you were pregnant with Harper? Yeah, what about it? He said, well, you used to eat a lot of eggs. Like you really liked eggs and you were like craving eggs. I said, yeah, and he goes, you can't stop talking about eggs. You keep talking about eggs and you want eggs. You keep saying that you want fried egg, you want dippy egg, you want poached egg, you want this egg. And I was like, oh, am I really talking about eggs that much? And he said, yeah, you want eggs all day, every day. You keep talking about it. And I didn't even realise that I was doing that. So apparently I'm eating a lot of eggs. And yes, you can eat dippy eggs. If you're in the UK and the egg has a lion crest on it, they are okayed and they are okay to have. Dippy, if you cook it properly, not to the point where it's like snot, to the point where you are literally all the egg whites are cooked and it's just the runny middle to a point, ish. Yeah, look it up, Google it. It's on there, but it has to have the lion crest on there. Do not do any other eggs like from a farm or anything like that that does not have the lion crest on there. Oh my lord, they're trying to get in the room and they're trying to find me again. Ice cold drinks. Last couple of weeks, all I've wanted is ice cold drinks. She's going to take the door handle off in a minute. She's trying to get in. I just literally want cold water with lots of ice in it. She's like going to take the door handle off. She's trying to get in. She's not on her own, I promise. My husband's with her. Yeah, ice cold drinks, water, flavoured waters, not really squashes, not really like orange squash or anything like that, because I don't really like that. The only thing that I've really enjoyed is like a lime cordial, which is weird because I don't like lime cordial outside of pregnancy, but it's been one of my things I've been drinking. But literally anything that is filled to the brim with ice, really icy cool drinks. And as well as that, I've had a little bit of an obsession with satsumas. Outside of pregnancy, I don't eat fruit. I like things like watermelon, strawberries. I keep pulling really funny faces. Yeah, I like watermelon, I like strawberries. I think that's about it. But yeah, that's about it. But the last couple of days, I've literally wanted satsumas every 2 seconds. I literally sat on my sofa and ate 3 satsumas one after the other because I just couldn't get enough. My husband was like, no more. You're not getting any more. You're going to be ill. As well as orange juice. I know. I normally get the big cartons that are completely sugar-free, but they had these little ones and I thought that would be, you know, it's kind of controlled then, isn't it? It's portion controlled, and I just have one of these a day. And yeah, so I'm kind of addicted to orange juice and satsumas over the last couple of days, and have a weird obsession with eggs. Weird ones. So I must need like vitamin C and protein. That must be what my body needs at the moment, because they say when you're craving something, it's actually what is in the food that your body needs. Weight gain. Now we've talked about eating 1,000,001 eggs. I actually had a discussion with my midwife about this because obviously I'm bigger. I'm really concerned about gaining weight. I have gained 2 pounds, but that keeps fluctuating on and off. So it could just be kind of a water retention, or it could be that I ate too many eggs. But I've discussed it with my midwife. I've voiced my concerns with her, and she said to me that I can put you over to our midwife that deals with nutrition and weight gain and things like that. She specialises in it. That's fantastic. I would talk to her. And she recommended that I follow like not really strict, but a stricter pregnancy diet, and just kind of have it a little bit calorie controlled so I'm not over consuming, and just make sure that I'm not gaining weight that is unnecessary, because there is no such thing as eating for 2. There is no such thing as eating for 2. During the first trimester, you don't actually need any extra calories. The second trimester, I think you need 300 extra calories, and the third you need 600, but don't quote me on that. So yeah, just, you know, I'm going to be following what is thought of as a pregnancy diet. So basically everything that is healthy and nutritious. So I'll be following that. Maternity clothing, I haven't bought any yet. I do need to buy some though, because it's baby number 8, I've popped out quicker. There's nothing really to show yet apart from my wobble. But I found it in my last pregnancy as well. I got a bump a lot quicker than I did with my others. And when I spoke to my midwife about that, she said, no, that's standard, because your body now is just, it knows what it's doing, and your muscles are stretched out anyway. So you're going to get a bump quicker. And the only other thing that I've had, and I had this in my last pregnancy, and I thought I was going a little bit insane. So at this stage, I started feeling a flutter. Not cakes, not thumps, no big movements, just like a flutter, almost like a little twitch in my tummy. And when I was pregnant with Harper, I had the same thing, and I always thought that I was going crazy, and I kept saying to my midwife, it cannot be the baby moving, it's far too early. She said, oh no, because you've had a few babies, it could be. And I went for my scan, and as we saw the baby twitch, obviously they don't move fully at that stage, but as the baby twitched, I felt it. And you could actually see my tummy kind of twitching with it, which I thought was really, really odd at such an early stage. And I was convinced, I was absolutely convinced, she's desperate to see me. I feel so guilty because I'm sitting in here doing this. She is all right, she's with my husband, I promise. What was I saying? So yeah, I was absolutely convinced that I was actually further along than they thought I was, because I could feel this movement, but I wasn't. It was just something that came with having quite a lot of children. And I found again with this time, I'm feeling like that flutter and that little twitchiness again at this stage. So I'm curious to see at my scan whether it is just my muscles that are moving or whether I'm actually feeling baby twitch. We will see. Yeah, maternity clothes, and I'm going to buy those tonight. I think I'm going to like have a shopping fest, a little bit of retail therapy while sitting at my laptop tonight with a cup of icy cold water probably. I was going to say a cup of tea then, but I'm really off tea at the minute. I'm just not even fancying it. No tea, no coffee. I had tried to have a coffee the other day and it just really didn't tickle my fancy. So yeah, I'm off that. I'm loved. My sister's trying to message me. Yeah, so I'm off that. Yeah, so I'm going to sit down with a nice icy cold cup of, I don't know what I'm doing this for. I'm losing the plot. An icy cold cup of water or flavoured water, strawberry water, and do some retail therapy and get myself some maternity clothes, something nice and comfy to wear. Probably leggings, probably leggings, because leggings are comfy whilst you're pregnant. Not the most fashionable, but they're comfy, and that's what matters. Do I think it's a boy or a girl? Last question. I am convinced it's a girl. It's definitely a girl. It has to be a girl. My hair has gone really, really wiry. Like really wiry. My skin keeps breaking out around here. My nails are brittle. I'm really, really nauseous, really sick, really tired, really and my husband keeps saying to me, oh, you look really pale. Charming. Absolutely charming. But yeah, I'm convinced it's a girl. If it's not, I will be shocked. I will be shocked. But it's 50-50, isn't it? It's either a boy, it's either a girl. Who knows? So we'll only find out. We won't find that out till our 20-week scan. But yeah, I think it's a girl. All my kids think it's a girl now. My husband thinks it's a girl. Definitely think it's a girl. So I'll literally, if it is a girl, I will have 6 girls and 2 boys. I feel sorry for my husband. I do feel sorry for my husband. But on the plus side, if I have another girl and I've got 6 girls, that's my precious six girls. And then my 2 boys are my 2 boys. You know, that makes them special, doesn't it? Because they're my boys. So either way, we're happy. As long as it's healthy, that's all that matters. Okay, so we're now like way over the 20-minute mark, so I'm gonna be quiet and end this video here. If you have any questions, then please drop them in the box below. If there's anything that you actually want to see, drop it in the box below. I have been trying to do a what I eat in a day video for my first trimester. However, I literally drink water and eat what I can when I can, so it's not really a what I eat in a day, it's just what I eat when I can. So as soon as I start to feel a little bit better, hopefully before the 12-week mark comes around, I will try and film a what I eat in a day. If I don't, I'm sorry, it's literally because I'm just not eating properly. But I will try. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here because I'm babbling on like non-stop, and I'm going to stop talking now. I love you all, and I will see you in the next update, which will be 11 weeks. 11 weeks already. It feels like it's just flowing by. Look, I'm still talking. Stop it. Stop talking. I love you all. Bye. These are so good.